Promoters of the year, to me, there are two, just the way that this is.
I have it as, so this one I have as a one category.
Oh, you have one category? Okay, go for it as the one category on your side then first, and then
I'm going to give praise to Scott D'Amore with Impact Wrestling.
Wow! Yeah, okay, that's the first time that Impact has made their way onto this list in a positive light.
Well, in my opinion, he's really brought Impact out of the dark again.
Yeah.
They've been having a great year. They've been having a lot of good press, a lot of good matches, a lot of good cards. Status quo right now in the wrestling world where they sit isn't anywhere close to where they used to be. But I think they're trending in the up direction significantly. So since their Slammiversary in Ottawa, where people had to be paid to go there.
Yeah. It's a watchable show again. And I mean, they're running nightclubs, and you know what? They're packing the nightclubs. Like, Bound for Glory, that crowd and that venue was awesome. That was so cool. That was like seeing, an up-and-coming band live, or something like that. And, like, the best nightclub in the city or something like that. Like, that, the way they had it. That might have been maybe 500 people tops for a live crowd. Mm-hmm. But it showed up so well on the pay-per-view, it was amazing. Mm-hmm. Like, it just, results aside, they did some really weird booking for matches that night, and the way it ended, the way it went off the air is a real head-scratcher, but that was, again, your buddy Austin Aries being Austin Aries.
Yeah.
And it was, but just from front to back, since they've taken over Impact, it's just steadily gone up, 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 up. They've been making the right moves considering what they've had to work with, and they're running Mania weekend this year in the same city as Mania, which is, I know they did that last year too in New Orleans. They're finally starting to get it. Mm-hmm. Finally starting to figure it out. So
good. 10 times better than what we were talking about a little over a year ago with them.
Well, if you got one category, I'm just going to reduce mine to one category too, or one winner. I'm just going to say for Promoter of the Year, Triple H with NXT.
See, I have that in a different spot than you.
So that's, we did it in I did it in such a way where, okay, we were going to pick a WWE brand, so I figured, okay, between, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, who is it? It's obviously Triple H, because, they launched NXT UK this year. They've, the NXT main takeover cards were great, and then again in January, the advantage of doing this a month later, NXT UK did their first takeover, which was fantastic. They had such a presence in Phoenix this year that was incredible, and they, together with the NXT UK brand, so NXT UK, and 205 Live did something in Phoenix called the Worlds Collide Tournament, where they took something like 16 wrestlers and break down how it went through the mathematics there and that stuff, but however number from 205, however number from NXT, and however number from NXT UK, and put them all in like a tournament style thing where the winner would be granted a title shot later on down the line on whatever title he wanted amongst those brands. So the idea being that, okay, if somebody from 205 Live won, they could go challenge for the NXT UK title. Or, vice versa. Or they could challenge for the Cruiserweight belt or whatever, right? They built Velveteen Dream up throughout Access. He was the star, and he ended up winning the tournament, so he has the Worlds Collide tournament win and the chance to cash in the title shot on whatever brand he wants, and I think that's going to be coming up to fruition here with this North American title storyline that they're talking about with Johnny Gargano and everything going forward, as the belt that he's chosen with that. So to me, that's such an awesome way to do things. Like, that is great. That's cool. And hey, it's all the game. The Cerebral Assassin is running things, and it's wild.
And they said the Click held everyone down.